Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for cheap and fast coins. Use code ZIRK for 30% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today we have got Golden Ticket RG3 on the team, and of course we're going to get some gameplay with him. Now I will say, I just spent 6 million coins on this guy, so I'd really appreciate it if you guys would drop a like on the video, because this is a very, very expensive gameplay. Golden tickets here just don't have very good pull rates, so all these guys are going to be crazy expensive for all the gameplays, but I would definitely appreciate if you guys would drop a like in the video, hit that sub button, and I also want to give a shout out to Icy Shots for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to be shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are sub to the channel, turn that notification bell on, and comment down below, Noti Gang. But let's get into this. As you guys can see, or actually you can't see from the stats on RG3, 98 speed, 99 throw power, 99 short, only a 92 medium, but he's got 97 deep, 99 throw under pressure, throw on the run, and 99 play action. Now, I do also want to mention that I do have John Madden with +1 speed. I also got John Madden with the passing tier 2 and rushing tier 2, as well as West Coast maxed out, so that's how I get all these stat boosts to him. But you guys see he does have 93 agility as well, carrying of an 83, which is definitely pretty nice to see on a QB, and he's also got 91 spin and 92 juke move. But now in terms of the abilities that we're actually going to go with today, I'm going with Fearless as the X Factor. I always go with Fearless as the X Factor. Tier 1, we're going with Gunslinger. Right now, I could go with Hot Rod Master or Protected here in tier number 1. Tier number 2, of course, we're going with Escape Artist and Dashing Deadeye. These are 2 improviser slots. He does not get Evasive, but he can get either Jukebox or Spin Cycle. I decided not to go with them, and the final thing I'm going with is actually going to be Protected. Now, I could go with Hot Route Master or Conductor, whatever you guys want to go with, but the thing is, with Hot Route Master, I did actually use it in the Vic gameplay, but I noticed that I don't actually use it that much when I do use it, and I actually want to stay in the pocket a decent amount in this gameplay and throw the ball a bit, so Protected seems to work pretty well, and I really want to see just how fast he throws the ball with Gunslinger on. Not sure how much of a difference it's going to make, but that being said, let's get into the gameplay. Looking to take your game of Madden 20 to another level? Check out Hot Route Tips and get access to ebooks, tips, and schemes from Madden pros. Use code ZIRK for 10% off. Let's dominate Weekend League. So that's going to be my opponent's top 3 with Cunningham, Torrey Holt, and Zadarius Smith. There's my top 3. Now, I will say I am very, very excited to use RG3. I love getting a new RG3 card, Combine Warrior RG3s, whatever they put out. I tend to like the card as it looks like this is a quick and easy check down here to Saquon, who's going to pick up a gain of 7. I hope this guy is in cover 2 right now. If he's in cover 2, oh, he is in cover 2. Calvin Johnson down the field. Good catch in traffic there, taking it from Pat Tillman. I feel like we might be able to get Calvin Johnson open just straight up down the sidelines. We can fit it into Calvin back in the end zone. That is a dot! And my opponent quit the game after the very first drive, so let's hop into another game. So that was a very, very quick first game there, but hopping into the second game, you guys can see that's his top 3. So my opponent does have Torrey Holt, looks like George Kittle, Eric Dickerson, Randall Cunningham. He's got a pretty solid team. I'm not sure if he's going to run the ball again here, but if he does, we should be able to stop it on 3rd down, as it looks like maybe he's looking to motion somebody. And it actually is going to be a pass. Watching out this little dragon. He actually tried to do that little like release stuff as he didn't get the first and he actually fumbled. He tried to do some of that like late release cheese there with Kittle. And I'm almost positive this is going to be a run here. And it is going to be a run. Did we stop him? Ah, we didn't. Got to keep a QB spy out versus guy because he does have Randall Cunningham. And I am extremely scared of Cunningham's scrambling ability as I'm watching out over the middle. And we're going to get a sack there from Peppers. 3rd and long coming up, but I already know this guy is looking to take a deep shot, probably to Calvin Johnson down the field, or to Torrey Holt on a little corner, which looks like neither of those actually. Watching out for Eric Dickerson, and he didn't get the first down. So you guys can see he does have 2 defensive linemen with X Factors. I think it's Donald and Peppers, and then he has Devin White, which looks to be his user card. Those are his X Factor players, as that is a hot one. I definitely want to try to scramble quite a bit with RG3 and see how many rushing yards we can get. Although, you know, we're trying to pass the ball a lot. I think it might be to fit that one into B, though. Randy Moss, good catch. I'm either going to quick fire this one out to the right side to Julio, and it looks like that's exactly what I'm going to do. Julio Jones immediately on the cut there, picking up the first down. Oh, we might have him. Tony G down the field. Can we fit it in? That's another dart from RG3. Now that definitely was a little bit of a risky throw because you guys saw his user was there, but Tony was actually getting separation with basically every single yard in that play, as he might have just beat me deep down the field. Nice. But Tony Gonzalez was way faster than Lawrence Taylor, plus he was already behind Tony to start the play, and also he didn't have lurker on Lawrence Taylor, so it is what it is there. You really don't have any hops at all with the linebacker this year. If you don't have an av lurkers, that should have been picked. I knew he wanted to throw that little curl right there so bad, I actually jumped down to try to get the pick, and instead of just kicked the ball up in the air, which Pat Tillman probably should have snagged that and took it all the way back to the house. But he's at the 18, see if we can get going here, try to stop anything he's got going on. Watching out for the slants, watching out for the crosser, and we get the sack with Donald. Third down and 18 coming up. Now you guys see TJ Watt's coming in, and TJ Watt is going to get the sack. So we played decent defense there, and now we got the ball back. Let's see if we can march down the field again here and get another TD, as I really wanted to throw to B there. And I'm actually going to reroute X up the field. We should be able to fit this in. Calvin, good catch. Really looking to just quick fire this one out, maybe to Calvin Johnson on the left side, which we should be able to fit that one in. Again, good catch, Calvin. Good spin, too, picking up a gain of 8 or so. I think it was 8. I'm going to take off here with RG3. Let's try and spin, maybe. That's a little bit risky. Yeah, that's risky. Honestly, it doesn't even matter what you're carrying as the quarterback. I feel like you should always slide because you guys saw right there, tried to do one thing, and of course you're going to fumble. Luckily for us, land out of bounds. But I have had running backs with 99 carrying fumble 2+ times in a game. Like, it doesn't matter this year. As you guys can see, though, B is open in the flats. Randy Moss picking up a gain of 5. If this guy's going to give me the flats every single time, I guess I'll take it, but I really want to throw down the field. On second down, it looks like we might be able to fit it into Tony back in the end zone. Another dot to Tony Gonzalez. So he's actually going for it here on 4th and 13, which there's only a minute left here in the first half. I don't know if I would go for it here. I'd probably punt the ball, but I guess maybe he just doesn't feel confident in his defense as TJ Watt comes in for the sack. I'm either looking to throw an absolute dart here, or I'm looking to take off with RG3, which I think we might have an absolute dart back in the end zone, and that was a risky throw. I'll say that. That was really risky. I'm trying to get too risky now with RG3. Because those first 2 touchdowns that we threw, I feel like I can fit the ball into anywhere if there's going to be even a slight opening, which really just isn't the case. You shouldn't throw like that, as you guys see Torrey Holt gets open there. With only 25 seconds left, I'll give him all the stuff underneath. We just cannot get beat over the top by Calvin Johnson, basically, as Clowney gets a sack. I really want to try to scramble a little bit more here in the second half, as that's a nice throw there to Moss, who's going to hit a juke and pick up a first. And I'd say it's really, really nice to have that protected ability on a mobile quarterback. So, like, you don't need necessarily to scramble, but if you need to scramble when they actually send a blitz or, like, get some pressure somehow, then you can. That's really nice to see. As you guys can see right here, we're getting some good blocks. Going to throw that one out to X, and Calvin's going to catch it in traffic. I feel like we actually might be able to catch him off guard here. I'm looking to go to Calvin deep down the field. I think we might be able to catch him, and actually we might be able to fit that one into Torrey Holt, and that's a dot right there to Torrey. Tried to hit a back juke, and it didn't work. So far, I'd say I am pretty impressed by RG3, as I'm looking to see who's going to be open here. Doesn't look like anyone's open. I want to take off, and I'm going to take off with Robert Griffin III, picking up a gain of 5. And I know that we easily could take a field goal here and make it 17-3, but that'd be no fun. Let's go for this, see if we can get something to work, as I'm going to try to fit it in the back of the end zone. And again, I tried to do too much, man. I'm just trying to be too risky. Good interception, Fitzpatrick. I feel like I actually may have been able to fit that one in there had I thrown it just a little bit sooner, but I just wanted to see how the coverages were going to play out. And unfortunately, I think I just read it too late. We probably did have a touchdown there, as I'm going to watch out for this corner route. I know that's where he wants to go to, and I got bumped. We can't let the momentum switch back to this guy's hands. We have to watch out for these corners. I feel like he's just going to go down the field slowly, which I think I'm okay with, honestly, because as long as the time just drips away, it's okay with me. We're going to walk out of here with a W, as long as I don't try to force any more dumb throws, as it looks like nothing's really open, and we might end up getting just a coverage sack here, honestly. Looking out down the field, and we do get a sack from Clowney. As long as we can just lock this guy up, I feel like we can get a lot of coverage sacks. We don't even need to wait that long. You can see there, Clowney's coming in, and again, he's going to chuck it deep, but he doesn't have the right positioning, and that's going to be an INT for Sean Taylor. So we made a good stop, and obviously, at this point, you can basically chew block if this was a regular game, but we're trying to score some more points here with another good throw to Torrey Holt. Let's see if we can just get one of these corner route opens. I don't really know if they're going to be open, but I think we can fit it in. Oh my God, what a throw. Third down coming up. I'm going to be honest here. I'm trying to scramble. Like, straight up, I'm just trying to scramble this play right here. You guys can see RG3 just fumbled. That entire play, I did not care who was going to be open there. My entire thought process was scramble, try to truck somebody. And that absolutely did not work there with RG3. Unfortunately, we did fumble the ball, as I'm kind of expecting him to try to throw down the field here, which he actually does to Tyreek Hill. Good job getting open. This may actually be a run here. I would not be surprised if this is actually a run, all these fake audibles he's making. And it looks like, no, it actually is going to be a pass. Watching out over the middle, though. Nothing's open, and we get the sack there from Clowney. This could be the game right here. Nothing's open. Donald coming in for the sack. So we got the ball back, and we've got at least one more drive here to try and make something else happen. I'm trying another TD. But I know that I really have not shown that much of RG3 scramble in this game, and honestly, he's not the most exciting scrambler because he doesn't have, like, evasive. He doesn't have human joystick, as what the heck was that? That honestly could have been, number one, me, the timing of it, or number two, it could have also easily just been the game being dumb, which that happens quite a bit. So on 4th and 14, of course, my opponent is going to go for it here with 20 seconds left. I'm hoping we can get a stop here, get the ball back, and actually be able to try to just run one more time here with RG3. You guys can see when it comes to passing, he can definitely get it done as he's about to chuck it deep here. Can I get the user pick? It's going to be incomplete. So I think you guys know it, and my opponent definitely knows that I am just about to take off here with RG3. Once I find a gap, I'm going to take off here, see if we can juke out Pat Tillman. A stiff-armed Pat Tillman, really. So on the final play there, we did actually stiff-arm Pat Tillman. I meant to B, but I guess I accidentally tapped A, and we stiff-armed him. RG3, 14 for 21, 2 TDs, 305 yards, 3 interceptions. I'm going to be honest here, though. Those 3 interceptions, I don't really think any of them were necessarily RG3's fault. I think that one of those ones was behind. It could have just been a timing thing for me, and the other 2 were me just trying to be pretty crazy. So I don't really blame RG3 at all, and I think this card was actually really, really fun to use and really, really good. I mean, running the ball, he's not as special as Michael Vick. He doesn't have human joystick. He doesn't have evasive. He's not as fun if you like to run read options and everything. He's probably not your guy. But if you're more of a pass first, but you also like to scramble quite a bit, maybe not try to do, you know, stuff as crazy like human joystick, evasive, all that, RG3 could be your guy, and it's RG3 and it's fun. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. I'll see you guys next time.